All right, guys, got a little bit of an interesting subject, really. So I was speaking to another Uber driver the other day, and we were just literally going on about what it's like these days and how obviously how it's changing and stuff like that. Um, Now, as you all know, covered this loads on the channel. The pros and cons of being doing Uber over local taxis, right? Do you know what I mean? It's cashless. The app is easy to navigate. It's like people delivering. It's super safe. Do you know what I mean? All the details are correct. If there's any problems, you complain to Uber, that gets solved. So there's no issues, no problems. And over obviously the factors as well, it is just quite simple and basic and everything else. But like slowly, is it me? I'm looking at Uber now going, hold on a minute. They're introducing cash. So there's a cashless benefit gone, right? And this is what I was saying to the over Uber driver. I was going, cashless is now changing. Obviously in Birmingham there was I done a video on it. There was a runner, £149 cash runner on Uber, so you can get runners now. Oh, but these Uber's fares are better. And you got the Sage. When's the last time you had a good Sage job? And the fares has been terrible lately. So bad fares, no Sage, introducing cash. And I said to the fella, I went, well, do you know what though, mate? I was trying to defend it, but I was going, listen, do you know what? I went, at least it's safe. I went, the amount of times that obviously I've worked the locals, the amount of times I picked up and I didn't know the driver, didn't know any connection to the passenger, and do you know what I mean? You phone up like the office and explain what happened. There's no help involved because there's no name on file. It's very, do you know what I mean? It's not very super safe, is it? So I said to him, he went, well, he works constant nights, this fella. And he went, I'm not going to go into much detail. He went, but he had a very aggressive passenger, and there was ended up being a kick-off, and it was a physical altercation, threatened to be severely hurt as well. You know what I mean? Poke, poke, poke. Really, 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 really bad. Obviously, it was on caught on interior cam. Obviously, you know the way the interior cam's in a car, he was behind the seat, so you could hear everything, but you couldn't really see any facial features. It was at night and everything else, but it was murder, absolute murder. So anyway, he luckily survived it, right? And he literally survived, and he done well. So then the next thing was he reported to Uber. Obviously, there's all his information there, Uber. His name, his address, his whatever. Here's what happened. Here's the video footage. So Uber took that complaint in. Yeah? The driver thought, safe as houses. Then Uber come back to him and said, sorry, that passenger wasn't in the car. He booked that Uber for someone he knew. End of case. And I just went, are you messing? And he went, no. He put the complaint in of the really severe attack, the really bad danger situation, and the passenger come back and went, oh, technically what they said was, I booked it for a stranger. Someone's trying to get home from town. He gave me the cash and I got him an Uber home because you couldn't get a taxi. Or whatever excuse he made or give to Uber. And Uber just went, oh, that's fair enough then. Come back. So all the details on the app of the customer and everything else wasn't the passenger. Now, at first I was going, oh, that sounds like a load of crap, mate. And he's like, no, seriously, that truthfully happened. And then I was thinking, do you know what? How many times have I got in an Uber and the app is wrong? It's a girlfriend, it's a boyfriend. Do you know what I mean? It's a daughter for its dad, for a dad. Like the amount of times I've like, all right, is it Becky? Turn round and it's a big meathead fella. I was not assuming they thems and all that, but I mean legit. He literally admitted it. He was, oh, that's my girlfriend now. Do you know what I mean? So if that person kicked off at me and I was like, oh, I'm safe, it's in the app, and then the person goes, oh no, that was someone I know, it wasn't me. I was just thinking, going, oh my God. So all the perks currently that people are working for Uber for is the increased rates kind of gone. Surge kind of gone. It is in the Northwest anyway. Safety, well, technically, not really that safe, really, is it? At least it's not cashless. Oh, it's now cashless. I was just sat there the other day just going, wow. Do you know what I mean? And then you got to go, well, the app, one thing the app is about Uber is the app is brilliant. It's literally really good. But a lot of the local firms now are getting really good apps as well. And I was sat there going, it's mad, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I don't know why, but Uber's slowly turning into just a local company. And I think once they fully transmit or the local companies catch up to Uber, I reckon, myself personally, drivers are going to choose local over Uber because Uber's obviously a multinational, all over the world company. Where the locals spot local, don't you? You always do. Do you know what I mean? So if the local companies start implementing and getting a bit closer to Uber, and Uber's starting to fall back closer to local, it's going to be a bit of a dynamic change in the private hire and taxi trade, isn't it? But yeah, after telling that story the other day, I was like, I just didn't even think about that. I went, you know what? The amount of times that I picked up a customer and it wasn't the customer on the app, friend, family, dad, mum, whatever. Food for thought, guys, isn't it? So is Uber. Now, Uber, in my opinion, is safe for the passenger. It is super safe. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather my wife get home in an Uber than say, I don't know, a Hackney that's obviously not tracked. I'm not slagging off Hackneys. I'm just saying, if she got home and something bad happened, if she didn't clock the Hackney reg or the Hackney badge, do you know what I mean? There's nothing to do. You can't complain. There's nothing. There's no proof, no evidence, or nothing. At least with the Uber app, as a passenger, do you know what I mean? You know that driver matches the vehicle, matches the license plate, matches the badge, matches the picture inside. Everything is all legit. Any problems, you contact Uber. That is the driver. I was in that car. No quibbles, no problems. Uber's super safe for the passenger, in my opinion. In my opinion. But for the driver, the fact that the passenger can just go, wasn't me Uber. It was just some fella that I'd only just met. Don't even know his name. And Uber goes, fair enough. Where's the safety gone? Do you know what I mean? Guys, you need to let me know in the comments what you think of this little story. And then, because I didn't even think, it didn't even cross my mind that something like that would happen. And the fact that Uber just went, no, fair dues. You know, we could possibly merely kill the driver, but do you know what I mean? Not you. Fair dues. That's the end of that case. Do you know what I mean? Crazy, guys. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think of this little story and this little idea. And it does put it into perspective, doesn't it, really? Uber is slowly becoming a local company. And then when do you transition back to local? Who knows? Obviously, I'm myself busy. I'm quite busy with the airport work and stuff, being airport transfers. No, but just generally airports and chauffeur work for other companies and other operators and stuff like that. So I've been kind of filling the gaps with the taxis at the moment, with Uber and stuff like that. Just been super busy. It's time of year, the footy on and all that jazz. But yeah, what a mad little story, guys? Well, listen, I'm going to crack on anyway. Got to go and pick my little treasures up from school. So I'll catch you all later. Oh, but either way, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And make sure, if you want to support my lovely channel by becoming a member, feel free to do so. The link is in the comments below. Thanks, guys. Catch you all later. Peace out.